Yeah. Well guys, I'm back fishing. I've got an hour-and-a-half session. Small stretch of river that I can go at. I know there's a few 20-pound pike out there. Yeah, so a real quick hit and run mission today. Hour-and-a-half or so. Just pack light, one box, a few lures in there, one rod. I've got my trusty Smoke S3 rod and reel. Wish me luck. Something I just recommend when you are on the bank is make sure that you've got your net ready to go, because the amount of times that I haven't had my net ready and hooked a fish and then had to mess around to get the net ready to land the pike. Oh my goodness. Yep, there we go. Oh, came off. Just coming up to spot number 2. Doesn't look like there's been anyone fishing here for a while. There's quite a lot of current in the water, so it's going to be tricky on the river, but we have had a bite. I missed the fish. It was on, just didn't hook it. My drag wasn't properly set, so that's probably a tip for you anglers out there. Before you start your session, check your drag. Make sure your drag is set to the right level, so that when you are striking into a fish, you don't miss the strike. Right, spot number 2, let's go. Yeah, yeah. Really good. Second spot, second fish. Nice take in the margin. Not a big one, but we got him. Get him in the net. Him in the net. And hook this guy. It's just a one hook in him. It's hardly hooked into him at all. Oh, and there you go. Come on. This is the one doing the job. This is the freak of nature fire tiger. Perfect for these dirty rivers, any dirty water. That's that. Right. And there he is. Oh, it's a bit big. Let's go and catch your mama now. So let's just tally this up. 2 spots. Can we make it 3 out of 3? 2 spots, 1 bite, 1 missed fish, and 1 landed fish. Let's go. So guys, just a couple of quick little health and safety tips I want to give you when you are walking the bank soon after it's been flooded or there's been a lot of rain. You need to be really careful on the sides of the banks, because there's a lot of slippery mud that gets formed after all the water. Then you can really find yourself coming short. I know it's happened a couple times where I've nearly ended up in the drink. Just be careful, mind your step when you are out there. Test the bank. Nothing special today, nothing. All I'm doing literally is casting to the opposite bank and working the lure back. Constant retrieve, because it's a swim bait, paddle tail swim bait. So far the fish today have come in the margins where the slack of water is. So yeah, look for the slack water when you're fishing on a river. Often where I think the predators like to hang out, waiting for prey to come by. Don't know how much more light I'm going to get today, but make it real simple for yourself. When you've got a little limited amount of time, take just the bare basics that you need. I've got a backpack that's got 1 box in it, that's got a few lures in it. I've got my unhooking tools, I've got a landing mat, I've got my net, and I've got 1 rod and 1 reel. And I'll probably end up using only this lure given the coloration of the river at the moment. So yeah, keep it simple, keep it easy for yourself. Don't overcomplicate things, especially if you've got a limited amount of time and you can have some success like I've had today. So a quick summary of the day. First couple of spots that I tried on the river were the best spots. I lost a fish on the first spot and I hooked and landed a fish on the second spot. Nothing big, but pike all the same. Good to get a little bend in the rod. The champion choice today was the old Freak in Nature Fire Tiger. The river was flowing quite high, not as high as it has been over the last couple of months, but at least I was able to fish it. There was nothing else up the river. The river was flowing too hard or to really get any fish. A couple of tips from today. I only had an hour and a half. When you are fishing those short periods of time, being opportunistic, you need to travel light, because then you can move around, cover water a lot more, which is what I was doing. I was literally having 5 or 6 casts per swim and then moving on. And you need a bait that you can cover water with all depths, and that's this kind of bait, a swim bait, a spinner bait, anything like today, because it produced on the first 2 spots, so why not? If you like that, give us a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.